3 months ago, I felt stuck, wasn't broke, but I wasn't thriving. I had goals, but no real progress. Every day felt like deja vu, a cycle of procrastination, distractions, and self-doubt. Then something snapped. I realized I couldn't keep living on autopilot. Something had to change, and it wasn't my job, my relationships, or the economy. It was my mind. So, I committed to a 90-day experiment to rewire my brain for success. Not just productivity hacks or surface-level motivation, but deep, lasting transformation. And today, I want to take you through exactly what I did, what I learned, and how you can start reprogramming your own mind for success, starting right now. Because the truth is, success isn't just about what you do, it's about how you think. Let's rewind to the beginning. One evening, after scrolling aimlessly for over an hour, I sat in silence, staring at the wall. I had things to do, dreams I hadn't touched, a to-do list longer than my patience. And in that still moment, I asked myself, if I don't change something soon, what does my life look like in 5 years? The answer terrified me. That night I made a decision. I would treat the next 90 days like a mission. Not a challenge, not a trend, but a mission to reprogram my thinking. To go from reaction gives intention, distraction gives focus, doubt gives belief. And that mission started with one principle. You can't live a new life with the same old brain. Before jumping into techniques, I needed to understand something critical. Your brain is not fixed. It's not hardwired for laziness or failure. It's moldable, adaptable. It literally rewires itself based on your habits, your thoughts, and your environment. It's called neuroplasticity. And the more I learned about it, the more empowered I felt, because it meant I wasn't stuck. I was simply conditioned, and conditioning can be changed. So I made a plan. A 90-day framework based on mental training, habit reshaping, emotional mastery, and clarity of purpose is what it looked like. It's phase 1. Clean the mental clutter. Days 1 to 30. The first 30 days were about decluttering my mind. You can't rewire something if there's too much noise. So I did 3 key things. Digital detox rituals. I removed notifications, scheduled screen time, logged out of distracting apps. I created sacred hours in the morning where I didn't check my phone at all, just journaled, stretched, and reviewed my goals. Mind dumping every night, every evening. I wrote down everything on my mind. Tasks, worries, thoughts, ideas. It's cleared mental bandwidth, so my brain didn't keep spinning while I tried to rest. Meditation and stillness, just 10 minutes a day. Breathing, observing, letting thoughts pass. It was about clearing my mind. It was about not reacting to every little impulse. That skill alone changed how I handled stress, decisions, and setbacks. After 30 days, my mind was quieter. I could think clearly. Most importantly, I stopped reacting and started choosing. Now that I had space, it was time to install new mental software. That meant deliberately shaping my thoughts, beliefs, and patterns. Here's how I did it. Affirmations that actually work, not generic "I am successful" mantras, but specific, believable statements repeated daily. I show up for myself every day. I finish what I start. Discipline is my identity. I said them out loud. I wrote them down. I recorded them and listened during walks. Eventually, I believed them, because the brain believes what it hears consistently. Visualization every morning. I visualized my ideal day. Not a fantasy life, but me doing the work. Focused, clear, present. I saw myself making that call, hitting publish, completing that workout. My brain started seeing those actions as normal and not as struggles. Identity anchoring, I asked myself, who is the person I want to become? Then I acted as if I already was them. When I felt lazy, I'd say, would the me I am becoming hit snooze or get up? So that single question built consistency. Repetition rewires reality. And by day 60, I didn't just want to be productive, I felt strange when I wasn't. Phase 3, build momentum through action. Days 61 to 90. By this point, my mind was sharp. My self-talk was empowering. But mindset without motion is useless. So the last 30 days were all about momentum through micro-action. To our work sprints, I blocked 2 hours daily for deep work. No distractions, just pure creation or problem solving. I used a timer, cleared my desk, and celebrated completion, not perfection. Daily wins, tracking every night. I wrote down 3 wins, no matter how small. Sent the email I was avoiding, finished a chapter. Said no to a distraction. This built confidence. And when confidence compounds, everything changes. Accountability and feedback, I shared my goals with a friend. We checked in weekly. Having someone to share progress with made me take it seriously even when motivation dipped. By day 90, I didn't just feel different. I was different. I wasn't relying on willpower. I had built systems. I had trained my brain to focus, believe, and execute. Here's the truth. I didn't expect to transform overnight. I didn't. But what shocked me were the side effects of mental rewiring. I became more patient in conversations. I stopped needing validation from others. I enjoyed stillness, something I used to fear. I stopped negotiating with excuses. I actually looked forward to challenges. Because success is less about external achievement and more about internal alignment. You don't need a perfect plan. You don't need to wait for January 1st. You just need to decide. For the next 90 days, I am the sculptor of my mind. Here's your starter kit. Step 1. Set clear goals, but focus on who you want to become, not just what you want to achieve. Step 2. Create a simple morning routine, 20 to 30 minutes. No phone, just you and your thoughts. Step 3. Replace one disempowering thought per day with a better one. Write it, say it, repeat it. Step 4. Track tiny wins. Momentum matters more than motivation. Step 5. Stick with it even when it's boring. That's where the rewiring happens. You're not stuck. You're not lazy. You're just operating on old programming. And the beautiful part is, you can rewrite the code. So here's the bottom line. In 90 days, I didn't become a millionaire. I didn't move to a tropical island. I didn't figure out all of life's answers. But I rewired the one thing that matters most, my mind. And that one change made everything else possible. If I can do it, so can you. Start with one day, then another. Stack the right thoughts, the right actions, the right habits. Because success isn't a secret, it's a system, and your brain is ready for it. So the question is, are you?